Culture does not just live in big gestures, it lives in micro moments. Hi, I'm Jen Kronberger, and this is Brave in 5. The quick reply, the glance in a meeting, the way you respond to a mistake, the tone in a message, the choice to acknowledge someone or not. These tiny moments often last 5 to 30 seconds, but they're where people quietly decide, do I feel safe here? Do I feel seen? Do I trust this person? Do I bring the real truth next time? Relational intelligence lives inside these micro moments. You can have beautiful values on the wall and still have micro moments that undermine those values every single day. You can say you care about psychological safety and then respond in ways that make people feel regret after speaking up. So today's Brave in 5 is about this simple idea. Your micro moments are shaping your culture, whether you mean them to or not. All right, so let's talk about it. Micro moments are the brief, often automatic interactions that happen in the flow of a normal day. They sound like, got it, or we already tried that, or can we not do this right now, or that's not your job, or we'll talk later. They look like checking your phone while someone's speaking, interrupting the same person repeatedly, scanning for who you need, rolling your eyes subtly, or genuinely pausing to listen and ask one more question. No one writes these into a leadership development plan, but they're often the real feedback people receive about what you value and how safe they feel. Relational intelligence is your ability to build trust, to understand others, to navigate differences, and respond in ways that strengthen relationships, not weaken them. Micro moments are the delivery system for how this happens. They're where your relational intelligence either shows up in a moment or doesn't. When you're under pressure, your micro moments become even more important. The way you say no, the way you redirect, the way you correct or question someone, all of those carry emotional and relational weight. So ask yourself, when I'm rushed, what do my micro moments feel like for other people? Do they experience curiosity or impatience? Do they feel invited in or pushed away? Do they feel respected or dismissed? This isn't about being perfect. It's about recognizing that your smallest behaviors are sending larger signals all day long. Trust is not built in one big moment. It's built in repeated micro moments of listening, acknowledgement, fairness, transparency, even repair. Micro moments that build trust might sound like, tell me more about what you're seeing, or thank you for raising that, even if it's uncomfortable. If I cut you off, I'm going to back up and listen. Or maybe even, here's what I can say clearly, and here's what I can't promise yet. I see the effort you're putting in, even if the outcome isn't there yet. And they look like staying off your phone when someone's being vulnerable, catching yourself when you start to interrupt, circling back when your last interaction was sharp, giving credit publicly, and telling people the truth kindly and clearly. Imagine you recorded every micro moment you had with your team for a week. Would those moments match the leader you say you are? So here's one practice for this week. Here's the invitation. Pick one context where your micro moment matters a lot. It might be your recurring team meeting, your one-to-ones, your client calls, your Slack or email replies, and then choose one specific micro moment practice for the week. In meetings, maybe it's, I will let people finish and ask one clarifying question before I respond. Maybe in one-to-ones, it's, I will take 30 seconds at the start to check in on the person, not just the work. Or in written messages, I will respond with clarity and respect even when I'm stressed. In moments of disagreement, I will acknowledge the other person's point of view before I share mine. You're not trying to control every moment. You're choosing one micro behavior that you will repeat until it starts to feel natural. Because culture is not only what you say, It's who you are in the smallest moments. Stay human, lead brave.